Hi United fans, welcome back again. Today we've got a huge update-packed episode for you because there's plenty happening around Manchester United right now, both on and off the pitch. Reports suggest Kobbie Mainoo could be on his way to Napoli this January. Wayne Rooney has sent a powerful message to the United fans and manager Ruben Amorim, and Trabzonspor are pushing hard to sign André Onana permanently after being impressed by his performances in Turkey. So let's dive straight into all the big stories coming out of Old Trafford. Kobbie Mainoo to Napoli, January exit possible. The first major talking point tonight is about Kobbie Mainoo's future, and this one could develop quickly. The young midfielder's situation at Manchester United is growing increasingly uncertain under Ruben Amorim. Despite being one of the club's most promising academy graduates, Mainoo has found himself struggling for consistent minutes this season. Reports from multiple sources, including the People's Person and First Post, confirm that the 19-year-old asked to leave on loan before the summer transfer window closed, hoping to get more first-team opportunities. But that request was turned down by United, who made it clear they wanted to keep him as part of the long-term project. However, new reports emerging from Italy suggest that Napoli are seriously considering a January move for the talented midfielder. The Serie A giants have been closely monitoring his situation, and sources in Italy claim that they see Mainoo as a perfect long-term midfield investment. It's also been revealed that Mainoo's representatives are open to hearing what Napoli have to say, especially if the young star continues to sit on the bench as the season progresses. Amorim has been using Casemiro, Kobbie Mainoo, and Christian Eriksen in rotation, but the competition for places in midfield has been fierce, with Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, and Scott McTominay all regularly featuring in the starting 11. United's stance remains firm. They don't want to lose Mainoo permanently, but there's growing belief that if Napoli table an attractive bid, possibly an initial loan with a purchase option, the club might be tempted to consider it. Fans will be hoping United don't repeat past mistakes of letting top young talent slip away too soon. Amorim himself has said that Mainoo has great potential and needs to fight for his place, but the players' camp reportedly feels that regular football is the only way to keep his development on track. This January could therefore become a defining moment for Mainoo's United career. Stay tuned for more updates because this story is far from over. Wayne Rooney's powerful message to Manchester United fans about Ruben Amorim. Next, let's talk about Wayne Rooney, the Manchester United legend who has always spoken his mind when it comes to his former club. After the 2-0 win over Sunderland, Rooney has finally set the record straight regarding his views on Ruben Amorim and the team's direction. Speaking at the Legends of Football event in London, the 39-year-old former striker praised the Red Devils' performance, calling it a good result and acknowledging how much pressure the manager and players were under. He said, "A high-pressure game for the manager, the players, the club, and I thought they played really well. They were efficient." This is a complete shift from Rooney's comments just a few weeks ago when he publicly criticized United following their 3-1 defeat to Brentford. At the time, he was joined by Gary Neville in expressing frustration with United's inconsistency and lack of leadership. However, Saturday's dominant performance against Sunderland seems to have calmed some nerves, at least temporarily. Rooney said he now hopes Amorim can build on this momentum, while also warning that the Portuguese coach will continue to be judged on results. He added, "I want and do hope that Amorim does well and the form turns around. As I've said, he's a fantastic young manager, but if you're not getting results, the pressure is going to come on you. I really do hope he turns it around." Rooney's message is both supportive and realistic. He's rooting for Amorim, but reminding everyone that at Manchester United, results define everything. The next challenge for Amorim is monumental, a trip to Anfield to face Liverpool on October 19th. The Red Devils are currently 10th in the Premier League table, while Liverpool are in second, making this a massive fixture that could either silence critics or reignite the pressure on Amorim. After back-to-back strong performances against Sunderland and earlier in the Cup, Amorim will hope his players, especially Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, and Benjamin Sesko, can step up in the big moments. Trabzonspor want to sign André Onana permanently. Now let's turn our attention to André Onana, whose career has taken a surprising twist. The Cameroonian goalkeeper joined Trabzonspor on a season-long loan from Manchester United after losing his starting spot under Amorim, with United now favoring Altay Bayındır and Sen Lummens as their top options. According to ESPN, Onana's deal with Trabzonspor does not include any loan fee or purchase option, but the Turkish club are covering his full wages for the season, which was seen as a win-win for both sides. However, recent comments from the Trabzonspor president suggest that the Turkish side could now be pushing to make the move permanent. After Onana's debut, where he showed flashes of his shot-stopping quality despite a 1-0 defeat to Fenerbahce, the club's hierarchy have been impressed with his professionalism and leadership in the dressing room. The Trabzonspor president was quoted as saying, "Onana has brought great energy and quality to our team. If he keeps this level, we will discuss with Manchester United about the future." That's a strong hint that negotiations could take place sooner rather than later. For United, the situation is complicated. Onana still has a contract until 2028, and the club would prefer to recoup some of the £47 million they paid to sign him from Inter in 2023. If Trabzonspor can't afford a permanent deal outright, United might push for a loan-to-buy structure or a fee in the region of £25 to £30 million. Onana himself has reportedly settled quickly in Turkey. He's been welcomed warmly by the fans and appears eager to rebuild his confidence after a tough Premier League spell. Many around the club believe he's rediscovering his best form, something he struggled to find in England. If Trabzonspor maintain their interest and Onana continues performing, there's a genuine chance that this temporary deal could evolve into a permanent exit by next summer. So, United fans, there you have it. 3 major stories defining the Red Devils this week. Kobbie Mainoo could be on his way out to Napoli in January if his playing time doesn't improve. Wayne Rooney has delivered a heartfelt yet realistic message of support for Ruben Amorim. And Trabzonspor are preparing to make a bold move to sign André Onana permanently. With Liverpool up next after the international break, these developments come at a crucial time for Manchester United, a time when stability, leadership, and form will be key. We'll keep you updated on every twist and turn from Old Trafford right here on United Insider TV. Until next time, stay tuned and keep the red flag flying high.